following program was produced by an independent community producer. The opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of the ECAT staff or board of directors.
Hello, welcome back to another episode of Photoshop Tutorials. My name is Jen, and today for the final episode, we're going to be making a poster for this very show. So we're going to open up a new file. Set the dimensions, make sure that the poster is on horizontal. I meant vertical. And you're going to name it whatever you desire. I'm going with photo 1 in this case. And I feel like that the dimensions are okay. And for now, for the base color, we're going to go for orange. And press create. If you're not happy about the dimensions, you can always crop it before you add your images. We're not going to keep the orange background, so you're going to drag and drop an image you desire. I'm going for that sunset I've been using a lot lately. This was taken back in the summer. And you're going to right click and press place. Then we're going to go to adjustments. I really want to adjust the brightness and the contrast. I'm gonna turn up the brightness. I really want that sunset to pop out. And we're going to turn down the contrast ever so slightly. For hue, I want to turn it up a little to make those oranges stand out more. Saturation, I want to turn it down. And lighting, I want to turn up. Now we're not going to keep this as the background. I want to take it a step further and to put a gradient overlay. You're going to go about 8 boxes down and press gradient overlay. And you're going to change the color by double clicking the gradient box. You're going to press your first square. You can either double click to get to the colors, or you can press the small box, or you can press the color box here. And we're going to go for the signature blue to orange look. Going to adjust the gradient, so this way orange is a little bit more on a dominant, since it is Easton after all. Press OK. Then you're going to turn down the visibility, so this way that the color and the background kind of blends in together. And you're going to press okay for this layer. Now, what's a poster without a title? So let's create a title. I'm going to go with a basic rectangle. And on the right-hand corner, you're going to adjust the color. I'm going to go for a dark navy blue. So this way the colors will stand out. Next, we're going to add the title some texture. I want to give it a naturalistic look. If you haven't done so already, I recommend going to the past tutorial episodes to review what we discussed. Now we just add our text box. And now for the fun part, we're going to add our images. I got these images from the recent episodes of Photoshop tutorials. It's easy to get a screenshot of the certain shots that you're looking for, depending on the poster style you're going for. We're going to outline the photo by using stroke. And give it a almost close to slender size, and we're going to fade it ever so slightly. And I want to keep that dark navy sapphire color for contrast purposes. I mean, you can layer the images up like I'm doing. It gives your poster a little bit more character. And don't be afraid to experiment with different outlines as well. It really depends on the creator. Make sure you make room for the information tags if you're going to add them. I learned that the hard way. I forgot the information tags and I didn't have any room. It was mostly old pictures. Oops, my fault. Had to do the whole poster all over again. Make sure that you name the photos as well before you add them, as well before you download them, because you never know when the photo gets lost and you forgot the name of the photo. So always make sure that you rename the photo to the name that you're going to remember. Because you never know, you're going to lose the photo or you're going to use the same photo, but you didn't realize that you're using the same photo. It happens sometimes. And now you're going to add your information tags, which is just pretty straight to the point. You can use any shape you desire. I'm just using rectangles. It's easier. And just because it is easier. And always make sure that your colors have some sort of contrast, so this way the images will stand out. And yes, it does matter where the layers do go, because if it's above a certain image, that means that whatever you don't want covered will be covered. If it's below the image, then the image will be revealed. As you can see here. Thank you for tuning in to the final episode of Photoshop Tutorials. My name is Jen, and I'll see you again soon.